You give my father. Goodness knows he has felt alone in Milton, but...
You wish I would mind my own business and stop being so damn facetious. You're absolutely right, my dear, and it will stop immediately. But you know, I do take an interest. I would like to think, if you were in need of help, I would be the first you'd call upon.
Give my word, Mr. Bell. You'll be the first. Father, you're back early?
Yes, one of my pupils cancelled our appointment, and I came back looking forward to Mr. Thornton's lesson, only to discover that he also fears he might find himself too busy to read this evening.
Oh, it has been a busy few days. No doubt Mr. Thornton will resume his lessons when things quieten down.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, maybe I'll write him a little note of encouragement, hoping he can come later. Margaret, are you expecting a letter?
No. Yes. Father, I've got something I have to tell you. I've written to Frederick. I know that I shouldn't have.
Because of your mother. And you think he needs to come quickly?
Please say I did the right thing, Father. Is the danger to Frederick so very great?
Oh, yes, my dear. I'm afraid it is. The government must take harsh measures against those who set themselves up in opposition to its authority, especially at sea, where the captain must expect extra support so far from home. There is still a large reward out on Frederick. Maybe we could get the letter back. When did you post it?
Several days ago. But surely everything happened so long ago.
The Navy spares no expense. They send out ships specifically to hunt the seas for the guilty men. It's as fresh and vivid a crime as if it happened yesterday. And nothing but blood. We'll wipe it clean.
Fred's innocent. Surely there is justice. We must trust that he'll be... If only I hadn't written. Supposing I've only encouraged Frederick to come back to a court-martial. That would kill Mother for sure.
No, my dear, you did well. You acted from the heart. You were brave for your mother's sake. I'm glad you didn't tell me. For I might have stopped you.
Dear Edith, I hardly know how to begin. There are things I so want to talk to you about. I can't find the words. For a chat with Ben. Oh, miss.
Were you with her?
I'm sure it was peaceful. Look at her face, Nicholas. There's no more pain.
She's not supposed to go before me. Doesn't make sense. It's not the natural way of things. You sure she's dead? She's not in a faint. This happened before.
No, Nicholas. She's dead.
Oh. My poor Bess. She lived the life of a dog. Hard work and illness. She never had one moment of rejoicing.
Well, she may not have had an easy life, but she will find comfort in the next.
I'm not saying I don't believe in your God, but I can't believe he meant the world to be as it is. The masters ruling over us. The rest of us left to live a half-life in the shadows.
He gave us the world and our wits and intelligence to discover the grace and beauty in others.
And I'm to believe that he gave some more than others, and that was his will.
It's our duty to make peace with others. It's a pity that you seem to think in terms of war and strife. I know the suffering, and I know there are cruel and greedy masters, but surely it would be better for people of goodwill on both sides to sit down and share ideas of how to do God's will, to live together in peace and harmony. I mean, wouldn't you think a man like Thornton be open to ideas?
Thornton? He's the one that brought in the Irish, that led to the riot that broke the strike. Even Hamper would have waited, but Thornton has got no deceit about him. And now, just when we needed him to be hard, to hunt down men like Boucher and men who betrayed us, what does he do? He says he's the injured party. He won't press charges. They'll not get employment. They're well known. That's punishment enough, he says. Thought you'd have more guts.
Mr. Thornton was right. I know that you're angry with Boucher, but even you must see that anything more would look like revenge.
My poor Bess. She said the strike would be the end of her. And it's all because of weak men like Boucher.
Not everyone is as strong as you, Nicholas. To last out the strike for so long.
People of the same trade must stick together. If they don't, men of ways and means.
Ways and means?
And ways and means. We can cast a man out, pretend he doesn't exist. No one will look at him or talk to him.
Talk of the tyranny of the masters, Nicholas.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Hale. I haven't forgotten who's lying dead at home and how much he loved your girl. I'll just say this. Being in the Union, it is like being in a war. And with a war comes some crime. But it would be a greater crime to do nothing.